Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Zeta and today we're going to talk about the full moon in Scorpio, which is happening right now. I'm sure you all can feel the intensity of it. I sure can. I've been feeling it for the last few days. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is the god of the underworld. He is the god of death and rebirth and transformation and secrets, and he runs the underworld, the fairies and the darkness. Very dark guy. He's Jupiter's brother, and Saturn is his father, and Neptune is his other brother. And Neptune rules the sea, and Jupiter the sky, and so Pluto got the underworld. So if you know any Scorpions, you know that they're very intense and not shallow whatsoever. They like the depths of life, and they like to talk about mysterious things. They come across quite mysterious themselves, and a lot of them are into mysticism and the occult and esoteric ongoings. So we're in full bloom of the Scorpio and Pluto rising at the moment, and energy basically. And as we all know, full moons can bring out a lunar side as well. A side that we've been hiding. We try to sustain and refrain from appearing, especially in front of people. But sometimes the full moon does not let us hide that loony side, and no matter how much we try to keep it down, it erupts. And that's why this moon is so powerful, and it's going to be so intense because Pluto is ruling it, and he is the god of the underworld and transformation and secrets. So many secrets are going to come to the surface. And Pluto is actually in retrograde at the moment. He's been in retrograde since April the 26th, and he'll be in retrograde until October. So this is a time where we're all going to have to go back and look at ourselves, and we're all going to be pushed to transform out of the old into the new. And basically, like a phoenix, we're going to have to shed the old and embrace the new. So we're going to have to die, basically. Not physically die, but like shed so much of ourselves to rise from the ashes as something new. And everything is going to change in the world now. And we can already see this happening. And the planets are in serious positions at the moment, and there is so much going on. It's so interesting to be studying more and more about what's going on in the system around us. Not the structured Earth system, but the solar system, because we're all so connected to it. And I'm going to keep it right now to the full moon because that's happening today, and this is what this video is about. But if you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to have so many more videos and explain to you all about the planets, where they are right now, and what's happening with them, and what's in alignment for the future, and what we should and shouldn't do. And yeah, it's exciting, and I'm happy to be able to share it with you. So yes, right now the moon in Scorpio is really, really intense, and it's a time to manifest our desires, what we want to happen for the next few weeks while the moon is still in this shift. We can set our goals today, and they can be alive, and they can be manifested and achieved by the end of this month, before the new moon. So it's a very good time now to maybe take a pen and paper and make sure you're somewhere quiet and you're relaxed, maybe even meditate beforehand and write down what you want, how you feel, what would you like to happen in the next 2 weeks. Where would you like to be in 2 weeks' time? Now, don't expect miracles. This is not like a potluck. You know, it's not a Jupiter moon. But no, this is something that is achievable to you personally. You know that you can do it if you push yourself. So don't be Cupiting up to some superstar far away and expect that to happen. No, just think of something that is achievable if you push yourself and you are disciplined, and write it down and manifest on it. And also, the full moon is a good time to let go of things that no longer serve you. Now, Pluto, being the big transformer and the god of the underworld, the god of death, he wants us to, at this time, to kill our old habits, for all our bad habits to be buried and dispersed, basically, and we need to find new good habits. Now, as we all know, habits can control us. They're one of the biggest controller. It's like what time you get up in the morning, what you have for your breakfast, things you watch on TV, people you meet daily. Now is the time to change all of that, because the old ways are not working. And it's a new age. We're in the age of Aquarius now, so it's all about new ways to survive, for a species to survive. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind in the old dimension, which I would not recommend. So let's go with Pluto's transformation, and let's get healthier, wiser, more in tune with the changes. Now, there is a saying, Pluto actually has this saying, that it's not the most intelligent or strongest species that survive, but the most adaptable to change. So we need to be the adapters to change right now and open new doors. So old ways do not open new doors. So we need new good habits. We need to be more health conscious. We need to eat more organic foods, drink purified water. Let's start getting filter systems in our sinks, under for our taps, so they're fluoride free, chlorine free, and you can get some today that still pump back in the minerals that your body needs. So they basically, this 6-stage filtering system, and the filters filter out the water to 0 molecule, so basically it's dead water, and then there's a pump that adds in all the minerals that you'd find in a natural spring. So you know your water is purified, and you can actually rent them for a very reasonable price from a company in Meath, and I think it's like €50 to 100, it depends on your worktop, to have it installed, and because there's drilling involved. And then it's like €17 a month, and there's no plastic bottled water or anything required, and you can use it for your cooking, because fluoride is activated when heated, and that's a silent killer, and that kills your pineal gland, which is your third eye, which we need to have very activated at the moment, especially with all that's going on. We need to be in tune with ourselves and the source, so we can know what's best for us, because we can't trust. We can't trust anymore. We have to trust ourselves. We can't trust the medical system now. We see that. Can't trust the religious orders. Can't trust the government. So we need to be alert. And today is a great day for manifesting these good habits into life. So yes, our diets, also our fitness. We need to grow habits that will make us healthier and fitter by being out in nature more, breathing in the fresh air of the forests, the ones that we have left that they haven't chopped down yet, and the beach, and just country air. Now I know there is a restriction at the moment. There's a 5k restriction in Ireland anyways, and wherever you're listening from, I'm sure you have like your own different restrictions, and which is like depriving a lot of people of true nature. But wherever you can go that's close to nature, it's very important, even if it's in your back garden, and go barefoot and just gather in the energy of the Gaia, or Mother Earth, and maybe do some meditation outside. But also exercising. We need to come up with habits to exercise a lot more, and especially for people who are used to working in jobs that are active, and now they're at home and I'm sure they're piling on the weight, and they're probably eating the same as usual and not working out because they never had to work out, because their work would have involved them to burn the calories and to tone the body. So they need to come up with new plans, new habits. There is so many YouTube channels or videos out there of workouts you can do from the home, or yoga, Pilates. You know, if you can't create one yourself, you can follow one online. And just to get into the habit of doing that, maybe set a time every day to do it, and achieve your goals by just doing it. So you'll feel so much better. And also, we need to start thinking more about thinking more about the products we use in our skin and our hair. Less chemicals, more vibrancy. The more chemicals you use, even though you think your hair is going to be shinier if you use this conditioner, but if you look at the ingredients, it's just like overloaded with chemicals that once you put it on your hair, it goes into your skin, and then that causes toxins in your skin, which goes straight to your liver to be detoxed, and is putting more work on your liver. So it's basically, what people don't realize sometimes is the chemicals you use in your skin, or even like cleaning your house, the products that you use, like the hand sanitizers too. Once it gets into your skin is such a penetrator that it goes, if there's toxins in it, which there is in nearly everything you use, how is it going to leave your body? It has to go to your liver first. So basically, even if you have a healthy diet and you're using all of these products, you might as well be eating junk food, you know, because it's the same procedure, it's the same thing, goes to your liver to be detoxed. And sometimes your liver is overloaded, so the only way it can detox is through your skin with acne or psoriasis or eczema, and we will talk about that in other videos that I will do. But I just wanted to explain to you about the full moon in Scorpio today being a great time to manifest. If you have crystals, it's a great time to put them outside tonight and leave them out for the whole night to charge. You can also put some water out and get some full moon water, which is full of radiance. And what I do is I put out a glass demijohn and I leave the top open. And it's a 5 litre one. I leave it out all night and then I have it for the next month until the next full moon, and I do make egglers with it. And if you want to know more about that, just comment on my box if you have any questions on anything or videos that you would like for me to do and topics you want me to talk about. Feel free to put suggestions in the comments below. Okay, well, happy new moon to you. Oh, before I go, there's one more thing that I keep saying to you about manifesting things and bringing new habits. I didn't mention about letting things go. Pluto wants you to let things go as well. In order for you to transform, there's a lot of things you have to let go. We've talked about the bad habits, letting go of them, but also some people in your life that can be very toxic for you, and you need to analyze, think. Today is a great time for thinking because your mind is more alive from the light of the moon, the energy of the moon, and Pluto's energy around. So it's a good time to think about your relationships and how you're serving them and how you're being served. And are you giving more than you're receiving? Or do you feel when you hang out with one particular person afterwards you feel tired and drained? Now, they're known as energy vampires, and most of us have some in our lives, and sometimes we're not aware of them because we're so busy with other things. But it's time now to think about your feelings about when you're with people. Which people make you feel good? There'll be people with high vibrations that you want to stay around, and which people make you feel like drained and like they're sucking your energy. You want to delete these people from your life or wean off them and spend less and less time with them because they are taking your vitality. And why would you give someone your vitality for free unless you're caring for them? But there's no point in even doing that, because if you're caring for somebody and they're robbing your energy, then what's the point? Because you're not going to have that energy to be a carer for somebody else or to care for yourself, and then you can get sick and then you won't be able to care for them. So you need to be very aware. And there's also, if you'd like me to do a video on how to protect your energy while you're around people, that if you have to be around certain people, maybe a family member that you're looking after that might drain you, there is things you can do to protect your energy. Now, I do wear crystals on my brow all the time because I'm a crystal healer as well, so I'm very attuned with crystals and they protect the negative energy. But there's also other things you can do. There's you can imagine white light around you and ask your angels for protection. And if you'd like me to do a video on this, let me know. Okay, happy full moon and see you soon, guys.